So we're going to cover every single strategy that we use to generate leads for our clients in the roofing and solar space. Hi, I'm Nazar. I'm going to be your host for this morning. So let's get to it. What you will get from this webinar, because you're attending, I'm giving out a lot of free resources like I mentioned. You will have an opportunity to get a Google Ads keyword list that we use for our campaigns. You will have an option to get a premium SEO audit, which is custom to your company, absolutely free of charge, complimentary. Also a website audit with me live, should you choose to have that. And then a live pay-per-click audit if you run pay-per-click for your roofing or solar business. Now let's get into the meat of it. So who's this webinar for? Who's going to benefit from it? If you're in the 1 million plus yearly revenue and you're trying to get to 2 to 5 in the next 12 to 18 months, this will be of value to you. If you're in the 2 to 5 million range and you're trying to get to 10 to 15 in the next 18 to 24 months, also will be beneficial for you. If you're in the 5 to 10 million range and you're trying to get to 20 to 30, also will be beneficial for you. All right, I'm going to do a quick poll, and this is going to take maybe 30 seconds, and then we'll get to the rest of the webinar. So the poll is going to just give us a feel for the room. Let me launch it. You should see it on your screen. There's the poll. It asks you, what is your biggest challenge with roofing lead gen? All right, we're getting some answers in. Not enough leads, low quality leads, not enough scheduled inspections. I'm going to publish the answers in just 1 second. I think most of you guys have participated. I think that's everybody. So about 72% of you said not enough leads. 22% said low quality leads. And then I think just one person said not enough scheduled inspections. The volume of leads seems to be the major factor here. There's one more question I want to ask. Let me stop sharing. Your business handle 2 to 3x more leads than you currently have? 100% yes so far. It seems like everybody has bandwidth. So let's talk about what you are going to get out of this session. We've divided this webinar into 2 parts. The first part is going to talk about the challenges roofers face with lead gen, what you need to do in order to, get rid of these challenges and move forward, and then the results from our lead gen system. And at the end, you can ask me any questions regarding this webinar or any other lead gen questions that you may have. I'm going to give you a 30-second brief intro of myself, who I am, what I do. I'm a dad, husband, marketer. I have a master's in IT management. I've done this for over 10 years, built 500 websites, 5,000 lead gen funnels. I've been in roofing lead gen for about 4 years. I do both commercial and residential. Everything I do is 100% inbound. There's 0 outbound. And I am also a Google and Bing agency partner. So now that's out of the way, let's talk about some of the challenges, and then we'll talk about the solutions after. So the first thing that we want to talk about or address is the website. The things that we see when we are trying to generate leads for roofing businesses or solar businesses, we see that they have missing service pages, missing location pages. The website is not properly mobile optimized. It looks almost the same as the desktop. There's missing call to actions, which are buttons and links throughout the page, so it's easy for the customer to give out their information. Calendar integration to schedule those inspections or appointments to go out and do those inspections. Click to call. This is important, especially on a mobile device. The customer should be able to call you directly from your mobile website. And then we also use AI chatbots and live agents, which are live people answering questions on the website. This is also something that I just mentioned earlier, the mobile optimization, because 80 to 85% of your leads, of your traffic is going to come from a mobile device. Having that mobile optimized version of your website is going to be key in generating leads. The next challenge I want to address is lead tracking. This is something that I see missing a lot in many of the companies that try to generate leads in their business. They don't have proper Google Analytics set up, Google Tag Manager set up, call recording to assess the quality of the calls, to train their sales rep better, to train their front desk people better. And we use a couple of software called CallRail. You might have heard of it, and What Converts. These will give you all the metrics for the call. I'll show that to you in the next slides. Let's move forward. The next challenge I want to talk about is lead nurturing and lead closure. Because if you can just get the lead, that doesn't mean the lead has become a client yet. So these are some of the challenges. Not answering the phone. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't count the number of times that I've called a company, a roofing company, and been on the phone for like minutes. I'm just going to hang up and move on to the next roofer that's going to be able to respond to me in a quicker manner. So this is super important. Weekend availability. A lot of people do searches and, catch up for the week on Sundays and even on Saturdays. So weekend availability is going to be key, even if your office is closed. Calls being put on hold for a long time, obviously not a good idea. Definitely need to have a follow-up game for your leads coming in. So this could be handled with a CRM, with a email marketing software. Got to have an upsell strategy. We all know this. That means that if we get a lead for a repair job or a maintenance job, we need to have an upsell strategy to close that into a replacement. If you have financing options, great. This is going to give you a leg up against other companies that don't offer financing. So the last and the final challenge that I'm going to talk about is not having a proper long-term SEO strategy, a PPC strategy, which is your Google, Bing, pay-per-click, and remarketing, social media presence, which is going to be your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever channels that you do social media in. And then social media pay-per-click is going to be generally Facebook and Instagram pay-per-click campaigns. Now, our roofing marketing system encompasses all the different challenges that we just discussed in the previous slides. And I'm going to show you the results in the next few slides so that you can see what it does. Website that's functional. That's going to be your lead gen machine. Your SEO is going to be your long-term market dominance and brand building. Your social media PPC is going to be your supplemental lead flow. Your search PPC, which is going to be your primary lead source, because the first 3 listings on Google will typically be Google guarantee, and you're going to have sponsored listings, and then you're going to have SEO listings. And then organic content, super important. If you're doing any of these, and if you're not putting out any form of informational content, reviews, or, daily challenges that you face, then you're not being relevant to the market. Content building and content marketing is super important in today's landscape. So got to have that alongside these other methods of generating leads. So I'm going to show you the before and the after scenario of this website. This is how it used to look like before it was completely redone to generate leads from it. At first glance, the website actually looks pretty decent, but once you start scrolling on it, you will see that there's a ton of content on the homepage, which nobody really has time to read. And this is going to be way more challenging to navigate on a cell phone. As I've mentioned earlier, 80 to 90% of your traffic is going to be on a mobile device. From a design perspective, it's also pretty vanilla. I'm on the shingle roof page, but if I go on any other page, you will see that it looks exactly the same. There's no images, there's no uniqueness, there's no wow factor, just a ton of boring content. Every single one of these pages is also missing call to action buttons. So as a customer, I'm not able to make any decision on these pages. I'm going to show you how this website looks after we did the revamp. This is the home page. The first thing you see is a lead capture form, so the customer is able to give out their information. They can also schedule an inspection for their roof by clicking here. They can also get an instant quote. Several ways to interact. They can also go to the contact us page. It also has a different look and feel when you go on the mobile device, so you're able to call directly from your phone. There's different CTA buttons, call to action buttons, scattered around every single section of the page, so that the customer is able to make a decision to contact us, to call us, to check out our reviews, to get a code. They can check out what areas we service. Each individual service page has a form so that the customer is able to give out their information. They can call us at any given point on the website if they are on a mobile device. They are engaged every step of the way whenever they're on this website. They can even click to call us with the phone number or email us. We're giving them every opportunity to get to us whenever they want to, however they want to. So that's the difference. That's how you get a customer to convert into a lead so that you're able to sell them your roofing services. So we're talking about the results here. After this website was built, there's an increase in 29% in organic leads. We booked 7 appointments. Pretty obvious because they didn't even have a scheduling system. Then we increased their calls directly from the website, 25%. And obviously the website was SEO friendly and battle ready to go after, the competition. Now, let me just give you this checklist. Book a call with me if you'd like an audit of your website. 15 minutes. We're going to walk through every single thing about your website. Feel free to book that call with me. All right. So service pages, location specific pages, call to action buttons, lead capture forms, sticky menu navigation. So when someone scrolls down on the website, we don't lose the navigation. Click to call on mobile. Blog page for your content, SEO gallery page to showcase the amazing work that you do. The about page to talk about your company, your crew, calendar integration, which could be Calendly, chatbot, which is a mix of AI/live chat agent who can answer real questions by real people. Instant code integration. This is not mandatory. Some folks like to have it. SEO tags, titles, optimized. There's a lot more, but this is the basic foundation of a website in order for it to perform well. Let's look at the organic footprint for this roofing company based out of New Jersey. If I search with best roofing company near me, this is what I get. These are the Google guaranteed listings, the sponsored listings. Then they rank number 1 on the Google Maps. Again, another keyword, roofing contractor, Carlstead, NJ. Number 1 on the Google Maps. Roofing company, New Jersey. Again, number 1 on the Google Maps if I scroll down past the sponsored listings. Another keyword, New Jersey roofing. This is their brand keyword. They rank number 1 on the Google Maps. Now let's look at the rankings for this solar client, Alt-E Wind and Solar, based out of Fort Collins in Colorado. For the keyword solar installation, Fort Collins, they rank on the top 3 spots of Google Maps. For the keyword solar panels, Fort Collins, they also rank on the top 3 spots of Google Maps. Again, this keyword commercial solar installation, Fort Collins, very profitable keyword, large commercial jobs from this keyword. They rank on spot 2 of Google and then also on the top 3 spots of Google Maps. The owner, Rick, was nice enough to give me a testimonial. Feel free to check that out on my website, theroofingmarketer.com. We just showed you the SEO results for a couple of clients. This is the basic foundation of any SEO strategy. You're going to need to have GMB optimized for images, description, and services. Want to have link building from authority sites, not junk sites, authority sites for your industry, whether it's roofing or solar. Content update and blogs, that's going to chime in with your SEO rankings. GMB updates and posts on your Google My Business profile. So this is very important for it to be active. Google will crawl that. Your page speed is super crucial in 2024. So how fast your website loads each of the pages, it's going to also impact your rankings. How your pages are internally linked with one another. Mobile optimized pages, tags, keywords, title tags, location pages, and then a 6 to 12 month SEO plan, which we devise for all of our clients that do SEO with us, because SEO is a long-term game. So you want to have that vision, that strategy in order for you to succeed. If you want to book a call and do a custom SEO audit for your roofing or solar business, feel free to book a call with me. There's a link on the chat. All right, so now the PPC case study, we're going to go through the numbers and then I'm going to show you the actual case study. So for this campaign, we generated 51 leads, 30 of those replacement, 20 of those repair skylights and gutters, and 17 were booked directly from the calendar. This is the screenshot from Google Ads account. So that's the 50 conversions in the month of August 2024. Let me show you how we track these leads from the third-party software so you can see how we can determine whether it's a replacement lead, a repair lead, or gutter and skylights. I'm inside the lead tracking software that we use to track our leads. In this case, you can see what type of keyword was used to generate this lead, what time it was generated, and we can also see the information on the customer and what they have requested. So that's how we know whether it's a replacement lead, a repair lead, a phone call lead, etc. This is the pay-per-click checklist for Google or Bing. So you want to identify keywords. You're going to look at volume versus the intent of the keywords, buying intent. Identify your target market, whether you're operating in commercial or residential market. Could be both. Your match type. You want to have phrase and exact matches only. We don't like broad matches because it wastes a lot of our clients' budget. So we try to keep it tight with phrase and exact only. We monitor campaigns daily, so we recommend that you do the same. And then we'll move to weekly monitoring after a couple months of the campaign. Tracking software, I already talked about these two. Local service ads, we will run that in addition to the Google ads because those are going to be the top 3 listings on Google. Campaign exclusions, which are negative keywords to save your ad budget so you don't get a lot of bad clicks. Your bidding strategy, we start with manual bidding. We research the market on what others are bidding for keywords, and then we'll move to an automated strategy after we have about 15 to 20 conversions or leads. And then Bing ads, in addition to Google ads. Now, this is a niche audience for people that use the Bing search engine. If you'd like a PPC audit or our keyword list, feel free to book a call with me using the link on the chat. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of examples for social media engagement. So you can do awareness posts, which talks about the benefits of investing in a new roof. You can do review posts that shows happy customers, where your crew or you are in those reviews talking to a customer. And you can also do posts about community work that you do. You can talk about jobs that your crew completed and, the before and after pictures. These are good posts to have on social media. There's a couple of examples for Meta and Instagram ads. This is a roof inspection ad. This is a roof repair ad. These are banner ads. These work really well. So we're almost towards the end of this webinar. I just have a couple more slides and then I'll open the floor to questions. So this is how we recommend that you track your campaign. We use a CRM called Monday.com. And in this CRM, what we do is we call out every single task that gets done on a monthly basis for a campaign, whether it's an SEO campaign, a pay-per-click campaign, social media. This way we know where this campaign is in terms of results, what kind of issues it has, or if it needs feedback from you. All that is managed through here. And then everybody that's working on it is also on this CRM. We also use Slack channels for communicating instantly with our clients. You can use Slack or any other instant messaging platforms to communicate within your internal team or your agency, just so that you know where things are. All right, so that is the end of this webinar. If you have any questions, you're welcome to book a discovery call with me. Link in the comments. Just chit chat, talk about your website, your current lead gen systems, see if you can optimize it a little bit. It's a complimentary session with me that I do with roofing and solar company owners and VPs and marketing directors, just to give them a sense for what they're doing and what they could be doing to improve their current systems. So if you have any more questions, I can answer in that session. It's a 15-minute session.